good. Okay, hello Kyle and one Av Geek Girl and Noise Bloom. Welcome to the show, the first 9 of you in the house. I've just pushed the show live. I've got a few things to do to get the show fully going, but I'll be back in just a few minutes. Hello John Bowden, Karanveer Sharma. Okay, I'm just finishing off the setup, and I think we're pretty much ready to go. 9:07, I'd like to welcome you all to the show. My name is Henry Tenby. This is the Vancouver International Airport live stream. Hello, Becky Davies and Alex, nice to see you. And Rajputh Rupali. Hope you're doing well this morning, Rajputh. Murillo Neves, Defender, Jadamara, Mark Weaver. Hello, Mark. And who else have we got here? Noise Bloom, this one, and yes, okay. We weren't supposed to have rain, but the rain has just started, unfortunately. I'm going to have to put my umbrella up, and obviously if it worsens, we'll have to nix the show. But the weather forecast was rain delayed until this evening, like 4 or 5 o'clock, but it's here now. So if it worsens, as I say, I will have to shut the show down. So we're just going to play it by ear and see how this goes for the next little while. But I think we just all have to be aware that the weather is collapsing, actually. So it is what it is. I came out last night to do a show, just basically because we had a weather forecast for very heavy rains coming to Vancouver today. So my concern was we wouldn't be able to do a show. And then this morning, it was a revised weather forecast for rains not showing up until apparently 4 or 5 o'clock. But we're here now, and the rains seem to be here as well. So I'll just have to play this by ear. We're just going to have to see how things go literally over the next 10 or 15 minutes, and we'll make a decision as to whether we can keep this going or not. So it'll just be a case of play it by ear, basically. So there's our Metro, our usual Thursday morning Metroliner cargo aircraft. But the field seems to be, the weather, I'll just kind of try to show this to you. We've got a big, right there over the main terminal here. I don't know if you can quite see it, but yeah, there's kind of like a cloud cell, a rain cell. So let's just hope it doesn't dump everything down on us. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Hello, Gerard. Nice to see you. Let's have a look. So, yeah, maybe we'll be lucky. But what we got taking off there? Lost. He's gone into the cloud. That was fast. That was fast. So, yeah, it was good to do the. We did a twilight show last night. So we got here around 3:30, and then we were here for a couple of hours, right to through the sunset and into the dark of night. So that was a first for us, I would say. And we've got, look at that, we've got our regular Zip Air from Japan, from Tokyo. They're preparing the flight for departure, and I'm just looking at the flight radar here. We got a Q400 on approach. Actually, no. Pacific Coastal Beach 1900D. Hello, YVR Gopher. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, Gopher. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, they're preparing this Japan Airlines subsidiary company here for departure back to Japan. Cargo ops in effect. And we've got our first arrival actually setting up. It's, as I say, it's a Pacific Coastal Airlines Beach 1900. It's a Beach 1900D, and it's right there. Our first arrival of the show. Fast he's taxing. By the way, how's the audio? If you guys could let me know, can you guys hear me. Is the mic working? Because I'm not able to hear myself. It's a little bit disconcerting. I'm not sure if my headphone has broken, and although maybe you guys can hear me, but I can't hear myself. So I'm just curious about that. Maybe you guys can let me know. Muffly, it says it's muffly. So yeah, I'm thinking my headphone is broken. Let me just make a change here. So yeah, if I go like this, does it make a difference? Does it make a difference? Paula can hear me, but is it through the microphone or not? I'm thinking my headset is broken because I cannot hear myself at all. So that is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Let's play with this. Test. Yeah, let's see if we can organize this. Yeah, it's muffly all right. Test. Audio issues. Test. There we go. That's better. I didn't have it hooked up properly, unfortunately, but it's fixed now. I had it hooked up wrong, so that's why you guys weren't picking up my audio as good as it should be. But I think we're okay now. I think. Anyhow, we do have a heavy on approach. Can't even see what it is, so we're just going to bring the camera around quickly, and I don't want to miss it, so. Dreamliner. Taxiway there. I'm gonna have to adjust my gear here. 1 second. I've got blowing rain into my gear, actually, so I may have to shut the show down here. My camera is, yeah, I have to be extremely careful. Any amount of moisture and it's about $1,000 repair bill on the camera. And I've had a couple of them already, so. gonna have to dry my camera, folks. Give me a second, please. Iceland come in last night on our show. First time we've ever seen it move. It was amazing to see it. It's always parked, of course, here on the itinerant ramp, but we had arrived last night in the cover of darkness. So hello, Per. Nice to see you here. And Hans Olaf Mort, I'm glad you received the cards. Yeah. And Bit of Munch, nice to see you here. Elias L. Joachim as well. Yeah. Air North inbound from Whitehorse. 737-800. They just acquired this airplane last spring, I believe. They put it into service. CRJ landing. I'll see if I can bring the camera around for this. There we go. Out of level here on my tripod, so I'll just have to level the tripod again. We're completely out of level there. Maybe something like that. Unfortunately, I knocked my camera tripod. I'm just leveling it, trying to re-level the tripod here as best I can. Something like that. And we got another lander. 100 on approach. Pacific Coastal. Far from level. I'm just gonna have to take some time and get it level here. Yeah. Hang on. It's an effort to level a tripod. As you can see, I'm struggling here to get it perfectly aligned, and it's not easy. Still not level. It has to be level across all the axis, and that might be as good as I'm gonna get it right there. So just lock it up there and we'll go for that. So yeah, Q400 in the distance there. Stabilized the leveling on the tripod, I hope. I think we did. Let's see what this looks like. Level. It's out of level. Try that. WestJet 37 pushing back. And let's just see what's on the flight radar. It's coming our way. Next lander will be a Air Canada Max from Calgary, flight 205. Hello, Blick Fang and Brent Contois. Let's have a listen to the radio here.
The 2704, contact ground 1217.
1217, good day.
Starting engines with a trademark puff of smoke.
Go ahead, 2704 ground, take the Victor, crossing 13, Lima 4. Victor, crossing 13, Lima 4.
going to Huatulco, Mexico. This aircraft, flight 2050. It's a nice place to be going to. Huatulco. Hello, pair. Nice to see you, Blick Fang.
Juliet, that's with their contact. Lima 3. Lima 8 for Chester 0.
Roger.
Alicia 2050, ready taxi.
2050, ground runway 08 right, altimeter 3010. Taxi via Papa Mike Victor, hold short hotel.
Papa Mike Victor, hold short hotel, Alicia 2050.
Yep.
That's him. The journey to Huatulco has started. Sitting in the back there as they normally do. It's a bit cool this morning. The wind is what, we've got a wind here, so even just a little bit of wind makes the temperature feel a lot cooler. I think we're about 4 or 5 degrees right now. 205 is just cleared to land. That's our Calgary arrival, the MAX, inbound from Calgary.
Vancouver ground sky is 3630, ready for push echo 88 with Mike.
Yeah, that's 3630, push back 88, your discretion.
Push back 88, our discretion, sky is 3630.
The Dreamliner. We'll wait for the usual spot. Usually it appears right around here. There it is. Okay.
Victor, cross 13, Lima 6.
Ground.
2050.
Sunwing parked on the itinerant ramp. And there's our Iceland Air as well. And we have an aircraft on approach. This is the 207 from Calgary. So we'll just bring the camera around for that now, I think. Bring the camera around quickly.
2902, proceed via Tango Mike Quebec.
Yeah. From Calgary.
Delta Hotel, hold short of Juliet. low to 51, no delay, Air Canada 4, 341.
Thank you.
Ground Air Canada 205, we're gate 45 feet.
Canada 205, ground taxi via Mike Juliet, hold short of Juliet Bravo.
Okay, Mike, Juliet, we'll hold it short of Juliet Bravo.
Yeah.
Apparently, we may have some snow this weekend. Wet snow. It's pretty typical for Vancouver.
3010. Taxi by Tango, hold short of Mike. I'm just going to see if I can get you a bit of an earlier time.
Taxi runway 08 right by Tango, hold short of Mike, SkyWest 3630.
Yep. 932, roger.
Yeah, 776 ground, push back here, discussion. Take a push on discussion, yeah, 776. So now 4 ground, proceed hotel, Juliet, hold short kilo.
Looks like I'm going to have to stick with that time. Taxi by Tango, Mike, and Romeo. Hold short of Kilo. I'll just keep you there for a few minutes reference that time.
Yeah.
Right via Tango, Mike,
On the
Romeo,
drive into the
Kilo,
airport this morning, the weather forecast on the radio was saying that temperature will cool towards the weekend, and by Sunday, apparently, we could have some snow here on Sunday, but just around zero, so it'll be a wet, messy snow, not powder. So not the fun stuff.
We got marshallers and
not the fun stuff. Hello, Matt Smith and Etienne Joseph. Welcome to the show, guys.
And Juliet Charlie 45 Air Canada.
Follow this guy into the horseshoe. Look at that. There's a turbo water in the background there. Harbor Air landing on the river. It's neat to see. Yeah, so we've got Air India. They're prepping Air India for departure right there. Regular. Hello, Audrey Wickham. Nice to see you joining us from Barbados. Well, it's great that you said hello. Thank you so much, Audrey. And yes, you're definitely, you're having much nicer weather in Barbados than Vancouver. It's about 3 degrees, 4 degrees here, and we've got wind, so just makes it feel that much cooler. I think I'd be happy to trade places with you. Air Canada.
304 heavy ground runway 08 right, altimeter 3010.
Gate.
Taxi via Juliet Bravo, correction, taxi via Juliet Charlie, Kilo, Victor, hold short hotel.
There's our zip. Getting close to being ready for pushback, it looks like. Zip Dreamliner. Zip Air. And hello, Andy Snay.
914 ground giveaway to the heavy 777 X-wing for next.
Yeah, Barbados, it's a great place.
Juliet Alpha, apron at discretion at 83.
I haven't been to Barbados in a very long time, but definitely like it a lot. Empty, quite a few empty gates here. Too many empty gates. Delta Connection taxiing out. Probably heading to Seattle. That's my guess. Embraer. Baby Embraer. And just to show you guys, we got a Air Canada Heavy coming out of the horseshoe here.
Jazz 466. We have a bit of a maintenance issue here. We're just going to hold position for now. Jazz 466, ground roger.
Maintenance issue with Jazz. Apparently. Thank you very much, Andrew. Wow. Very, very generous. Andrew Baird has gifted 5 JetFlix memberships. Thank you so very much. Extremely generous. Thank you for that wonderful donation, Andrew. 5 JetFlix premium memberships. That gives the winners, or the people that claim those memberships, access to our premium content. So I'd like to congratulate Dr. C, Kevin D, David Eno and DW, and Big Jets TV for picking up those premium memberships. Congratulations, guys. As I say, that gives you exclusive access to our premium content. And JetFlix TV is the world's largest all-aviation streaming service. Our premium streaming service lives at www.jetflix.tv, and we have over 1,000 videos that are available for our members. But we do have we have premium content here on our YouTube channel as well. And those of you that have access to the premium content can watch some of our shows that we have here on YouTube, including our trips to North Korea, our visit to the Air Transport International DC-862 operation, and we have some other classic airline videos that are only viewable by our premium members. So that's something that I'd like to very graciously thank Andrew Baird for making possible to the 5 people that picked them up. So yeah, it's very, very interesting, and appreciate that. Thank you so much, Andrew. That's great. So I'm just trying to figure out where this heavy's heading to. Montreal, actually. This is Air Canada Flight 304, taxiing down to the button of runway 08 right for departure to Montreal. So in the meantime, let's head back to our Zip Air very quickly. I think they're getting ready to push right here. Yeah, they've got the beacons on. So Zip Air is going to be pushing off the gate, heading to Japan. Lucky Devils. And thank you for watching the sunset stream last night, Andrew. That was a bit different, wasn't it? Bit different, yeah. That will be your viewing for tomorrow. Very terrific. Hello, Smurfy. You know, it was raining, and it's now kind of passed, thank goodness. It's not raining right now. We're dry at the moment. Long may it continue. Here we go, look at this. Zip Air is off the gate. The journey to Japan has started. They're heading to the land of the rising sun. And yes, I think most of you are probably aware, Zip Air is the low-cost subsidiary company owned by Japan Airlines. So they've segmented their Vancouver market, as they do with a number of markets, between the premium and the low cost. And Vancouver, up until I guess it was last year that Zip Air started, was a Japan Airlines only, but they added this low cost product onto the Vancouver run with these much higher density configured 787s. At, of course, lower price points than flying on JAL.
I said 2022 with Josh Juliet Ultra League. Push it 2022 ground, Dr. Lima, crossing 13, Lima 6.
I like the old school cheat line though. The 19, back in the old days, they used to paint cheat lines on airplanes, and that's what this is. This is a cheat line scheme. You see very few of them these days. I like my cheat line liveries. Air Canada 521's cleared to land.
Jazz 268 runway 08 right, altimeter 3010, follow the WestJet, taxi Lima, question 13 Lima.
We got a WestJet 107 inbound from Calgary, setting up on approach right now. So we'll bring the camera around, have a peekaboo at it. Let's have a look at our WestJet inbound from Cowtown. We got some vortices coming off the wings, which is nice. Some good vortice action. That a boy. And she's down nicely. Starting engines on the zip. Swissport did the pushback. Swissport did the pushback. They're the ground handlers. Hello, Ilya Frolov. Darren Fox. Noise Bloom. Yeah, cheat lines are nice. Disconnecting. The official disconnection.
Proceed via Mike, Juliet, and Juliet Charlie, gate 48.
Oh, they're dragging a Dreamliner. Dragging a Dreamliner here. In the old toothpaste scheme.
It's going to be faster if they bring you via Victor. So change your plans. Taxi via Mike Victor, hold short hotel.
Mike Victor, hold short hotel, WestJet 107.
Yeah, I don't mind the toothpaste scheme. Better than a kick in the backside. We've got Air Canada 551 from LAX on approach. Double tails. There we go. That's nice. Similar colors too, right? Greens, the greens. So they're waving goodbye, showing that the pins have been removed. Let's get our lander, though. Let's get our lander.
Mercedes 74, continue Delta runway 31, Lima 4.
Nice. Buckets. Buckets. There's their buckets.
Air Canada 551, it's the high speed. Stay with me, taxi Mike and Tango.
Get the high speed and then Mike Tango to the gate.
And our
Air Canada 551, let's make it Sierra. Near gate 76. Taxi via Sierra 76.
Good, thank you.
Zip Air, I believe, yeah, they've started taxing.
WestJet 107 on Victor, contact ground 1217.
1217 on Victor, WestJet 107.
Yep, Zippy 21 heavy, taxi via Juliet, Kilo, hold short of Victor.
Juliet, Kilo,
We got another WestJet on approach. Inbound from beautiful Toronto. It's getting close, so I'm just gonna pull the camera back so I can move around to the approach end of the field. And there she is.
526, Vancouver Tower, good morning, number 2, following a 37, short final, clear to land, runway 0 left.
This is him, short final.
Target 8, Air Canada 4 Heavy, cleared to land, latitude.
Canada 4 heavy, Vancouver Tower, good morning, number 2, following a 37, 3 miles final, clear to land, runway 0 left.
action, nice way to start the morning. Cup of coffee and some zip air action.
Contact to Juliet, hold short of Lima.
Juliet, also Lima, 1.
Got another aircraft on approach. So WestJet 526 inbound from Kelowna. Hello, Python. Welcome to the house, Mr. Python.
Taxi by Kilo Victor, short of Hotel, SkyWest 3630.
To answer Andrew, I remember those aircraft and the DC-10s. We had the Rizocha DC-10s coming in, more than the 747s. I have them on slide film. Yeah, the Rizochas were nice. The Rizochas were nice. Personally, I just remember a lot more of the DC-10s than the 747s.
Good morning, taxi by Lima, cross runway 13.
Yes, the Rizochas. Oh, thanks for joining us, Darren. We'll see you next time. We'll see you next time, Darren. Oh, I missed the landing here. Sorry. I missed this guy. Oh, that's a good question, Matt. Yeah, I have to think about that. Good question. Well, I would probably say, from my era, it would have to be the DC-863. It'd have to be the DC-863, because CPR had them here, then they sold them to Worldways. So, yeah, it would be the DC-863, because they were once upon a time common, you know, through the 80s. DC-863 for sure. That's what comes to my mind. Yeah, so CPR had the DC-8s, stretch 8s, and the short 8s, but they had the stretch 8s were the last to go. They were retired in '82, and the DC-863 fleet was sold to another Canadian company. They were a charter company out of Montreal called Worldways, and Worldways operated them for another several years, into the late 80s maybe, mid to late 80s. So we had the Worldways stretch 8s coming in here as well, and I always like seeing stretch 8s. It's just a neat looking airplane. So that would be the airplane from the past, of the past history of YVR. That would be really neat. I mean, even one movement. Of course, I don't think there are any DC-863s still in service on the planet.
Skyline 3630, monitor tower 18.
Actually, unfortunately.
Monitor tower, guys, 3630.
Where did this guy come in from? Let's see if we can figure that out.
705, continue golf into the apron. Company is pushing.
Narita. This triple just arrived from Narita, Japan. And they departed Narita 8 hours and 10 minutes ago. Decent airtime. Yeah, hours and 10 minutes ago. It's pretty bog standard air travel, flight time I should say, from Narita to Vancouver. And look at that, 777 on the run.
Porsche 526, I'm showing gate 14 on the board. Company just parked on 16. Continue Juliet Hotel Golf to the apron. It'll be a few minutes before we get into the gate. Company is also pushing off of 15. Alright, Juliet Hotel Golf, and yeah, sorry, you're right, it's 14 for Porsche 526.
Good looking airplane, the 777 though. Very good looking airplane. Handsome looking aircraft. Let's go get this Fort St. John arrival. Air Canada Q400, Air Canada Jazz. We're right about there. Let's get a lock on. We got a lock on. There's it, WestJet. It's WestJet. Encore. Battery's at 14%, so we're going to have to do a battery change pretty soon, so everybody's on notice. So he's pulling into gate. What gate is he pulling into? 72. 72. I think. Maybe. No, not going to 72.
Taxi via Mike Juliet, hold short Lima. Mike Juliet, hold short Lima.
It's a nice view. It's a nice view with the tower. And there he goes. That's the gate. I think he's now locked in on his gate. 69. Going into gate 69. Hello, Josegi, joining us from Nairobi. Thank you for joining the show, Josegi. Appreciate your being here with us. And hello, Thomas Weir. Python has to go after the gel arrives. Well, our battery's at 13%. I'll just continue to monitor here. Hopefully, yeah, 12%. Take it down a little bit lower, and then we'll do our battery change. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit cool this morning. It's a bit toasty. Not toasty, what am I saying? Frosty. I think I have to have some of my tea. Once I've done the battery change, I'm going to have some tea. Yeah, there we go. Here comes the ground handling equipment.
164 ground morning company just passing behind you, making their way over to gate 14. What's your description?
Yeah. What else can I tell you? Yeah. Yeah, gonna collapse from 13. Yeah. Well, we're at 12 now. We're at 12.
Hotel Delta, hold short of Echo.
Yeah, I prefer toasty to frosty. I'm gonna put some tea in me very shortly. Yeah. Toasty is much nicer than frosty.
Let me know when you're ready for the push.
There goes the ground handling equipment, 11%. Okay, let's not muck about. Let's just pull our lens. We're gonna pull our lens back into its into the camera here, and we're now going to do our battery change. I don't want to be the one responsible for collapsing our show here. So let's do the battery change. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Okay, so here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll be back in just a few seconds once we've got the battery change done. I feel much better now that we're back to 100%. Can breathe easy. Speaking of breathing easy, I'm going to have some hot tea now. Ah, there we go. I can zoom in so you guys can watch what's going to happen here on the unload here on the Narita flight. Right there. You guys can watch the unload, and I'm going to have some tea. Yeah. I'll have some nice Tiger Balm tea. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Tea is very nice. I brought an ample supply, but not enough to test the outer limits of my bladder. That's great. That is great. Hello, Anil Baki Durmush. Nice to see you here, Anil. Yeah. Okay, I see. Paula used the battery change icon. And yeah, we all I love the Tiger Balm tea. It's wonderful. Wonderful. I've got a double flask with me. A large flask, and then the small flask, which I actually keep in my jacket pocket for quick access, but I can... Ooh, what was that? Oh, I guess that was an articulated lift making that noise. Yeah. Quite a pronounced sound on that.
164 ground on Missouri right, altimeter 3010.
Yeah.
Did you want to wait for the encore queue pulling at the gate 8?
Yes, I'm glad that Hans got his cards. Finally. Finally. Great news.
Taxi out 5 Golf, Hotel Lima, hold short from 13.
Yes, hello to Gary. We're wishing Gary Suha a good day. Apparently they've got snow up the coast in the Queen Charlottes, where Gary is. So, yes, Vankmanette has asked Gary, how's the snow? Matt says, are you a tea belly or a coffee connoisseur? You know, it's in the morning when I come downstairs, still half asleep, have to have a small coffee just to get the blood going. But that's it. I have the one coffee to launch into the day, but throughout the day it's tea for me. And yeah, I just love the Tiger Balm, as I call it, Tiger Balm tea. And I'll have tea throughout the day, right through to the evening hours. So yeah, it's tea, except to launch into the day with a cup of coffee. Matt says I need 5 coffees before he needs to talk to anybody. Yeah. Well, I have. I like Turkish coffee. I like, we have a double-decker coffee maker. Those of you that are in the know will know what a it's a old school Italian coffee maker, and it makes a nice coffee. Interesting sounds coming off the ground handling there on the Air Canada. On the verge of distracting, actually.
Wait to that west side on your right, so wait for them to go by right to left. And then
we're just waiting for arrivals, but one will come. At least we get to chat. We get to chat, which is nice. Excuse me.
We'll wait for you.
Excuse me, guys. Yeah, it was interesting, our show last night. I'll just give the radio a bit of a break. As I was saying when I launched the show, wasn't sure what the weather is going to be like today. They had originally forecast lashing down heavy rains all day today. So the thought was that we wouldn't be able to do our show at all today. So yesterday afternoon, I thought, okay, let's head out to the airfield and do a sunset show. At least that way we'll be able to have something for this week. Oh, hang on. We've got a massive bird here right in front of me. If I can, yeah, look at this. It's like a dinosaur. Holy camole. That is a big bird. Look at that. That's, well, we know what that is. It's a heron. Not a de Havilland heron. That is a real heron. Look at him. He's showing off his plumage. Very beautiful. What a beautiful creature that is. Let's see if we can zoom in on him or her. Well, we're on full zoom. We're on full zoom. But yeah, lovely plumage. Very thick coat. Very thick coat. I wonder if he's going to come closer to appear on camera. Very nice. Of course, he has unlimited airside access whenever he wants. Look at him. Look at him. Isn't that amazing? He's just walking very slowly, like he doesn't want to cause surprise to whatever he happens to be looking for. I don't know if he's looking for worms or rodents. But look at him. Yeah, quite fascinating, I dare say so. It's neat. Yeah, he's in control of airfield ops at this moment. This is our airfield ops manager, Mr. Heron. Mr. Heron. Yes. That's a good name, Mr. Heron. I've got one eye on the flight radar. We've got a RJ, actually, a CRJ, which will be our next arrival. So we will move the camera around to the CRJ in a few seconds. Still a little bit away, but we can observe this guy for a little bit longer. He'll probably still be there after the CRJ lands and rolls out. Look at, he's looking at us, isn't he? And he's not moving a muscle. Look at him. He's completely clamped down on, oh, there he is. Very slowly. Look at that. Very slow and careful movements. Look at him. Very, very interesting. One Av Geek Girl says if he's looking for rodents, he's in the wrong spot and he needs to go to the terminal building. Well, we shouldn't put it past him. If he had an open door, he might go in there. Okay, our CRJ. Let me just move our CRJ into frame, guys. I'll do this quickly. Quick. Hang on. CRJ. There it is. Done. Check the bucket out. Here's the buckets, as I call them. It's kind of neat. turn on a dime. Let's see if he turns on a dime. No, he's going to take the straight out taxi there. Where was he inbound from, by the way? Let's have a look. He's inbound from Winnipeg. Ooh, that's cold, Winnipeg. I mean, here I am, you know, for Vancouver, chattering my teeth in Vancouver, but Winnipeg, I mean, it's in a different league, right? Complete and total different league. Yes, those birds, when they're hunting, they're incredibly still. He was definitely in hunt mode. Once this aircraft is on its way, we'll have a look and see if our bird is still hanging around. Yeah, so on our show last night, we actually had Iceland Air land in pretty much pitch black, but at least we did get to see it. Better than nothing. I think it was 7 hours and 50 minutes on the flight time from Reykjavik to Vancouver. So that's quite a long flight on the MAX. 7.5 hours, you know, stretching to 8 hours. It's incredible. So, you know, a narrow body aircraft like a 737 MAX has that kind of endurance. Good on them. No landing lights at the moment. CRJ is... it's looking good, isn't it? It's looking good. 37 degrees in Seattle. Yeah, so that's about what we are, right? Plus a couple of degrees. Plus a couple of degrees on the Celsius scale. So Vancouver and Seattle typically have very similar weather, right? Because we're just... Hang on. Have we got a bird? Where? Oh, hang on. Yeah, I missed it. I missed a bird. Sorry about that. It's our CRJ. Turn. Standard turn. There it is. Now, just so you guys know, I think most of you know that we have a rotating radar beacon, and it's causing the interference, those chirps and the picture dropouts. The only way to apparently address that is with what's called a Faraday cage. A Faraday cage essentially is if you wrap your camera in aluminum, you can minimize the electrical interference, but that's not, it's just, I have to research it more, but it'd probably lose the ability to control certain things on my camera, which I need to control. So, but yes, Faraday cage is the way to prevent the electrical interference from causing those drops that you're hearing and seeing on our stream in this location. Yeah, you can hear it. It's quite pronounced there, isn't it? The radar drop, and the picture causes the picture to flash. So 16 degrees in Winnipeg according to Python. That's cold. It's like minus 10 or 12, something like that. And John Arwed Richards joining us from Hamburg. Nice to see you. Thank you, John Arwed, for saying hello. That's awesome to hear from you. Oh, we've got I'll just show you. We have an aircraft that's ready to push. Quite a bit happening here right now, actually. Air Canada 63 is ready to push off the gate for Soul Brother. It's a nice view. I like it. That was kind of neat. I like one airplane passing in front of the other views. It's kind of neat. Stock. It's like that stock video, stock photo shots. Those are. And we got WestJet on the move. Heading to Vegas. Heading to Vegas. This particular WestJet flight. It's WestJet 1788. And look, we have a pushback. We have a pushback right here. So this is our Incheon Airport pushback right there. That's Incheon pushing off the gate. Flight, what's the flight number on Incheon? Heading to Seoul 63. So we can watch these guys as they do their work. Pushing a beautiful 787 Dreamliner off gate 67. Blue in the middle, hello. Thanks for joining the show, Ilya. It was nice to have you here while you were here. Have a good evening. Oh yeah, the tea's good. Hits the spot. Hello, Kirsten. Good morning, Kirsten. No need to apologize, Kirsten. Hang on, I just got to level my tripod one more time here, just a little bit. That's me, that's me. There we go, bit better. That was me. Sorry, guys. That's, yeah. Okay. We got a lander. We do have a lander. It's Air Canada from Edmonton. So let's get the lander, because it's coming up fast and furious. We might as well get it right there. From Yeg, as I like to call it. Bad, not too shabby. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's watch the our Soul Brother flight starting up right there. That's our Soul Brother. You can hear the harmonics as those engines start. Toothpaste scheme. Great. And Venkman says Cathay is the One World livery today. That's awesome. Thanks for checking that out, Venkman. And One Av Geek Girl says that Yeg weather, -8. -8 in Yeg. And Andrew. Okay, very good, Andrew. This is the first show in ages I haven't had to watch and work at the same time. You're just able to put your feet up tonight, Andrew, and soak up the action. That's awesome. That's terrific. And hello, Blue in the Middle. Thanks for joining our show, Blue in the Middle. Speaking of Blue in the Middle, this airplane is toothpaste, minty fresh in the middle, and in the nose and tail too. There it is. They're moving. They're moving. journey to Korea has started in style. Yeah, I don't mind this color scheme actually. I think I like the newer colors better, but I don't dislike this color scheme. It's not too bad. And Air India will be leaving shortly, as we know from prior experiences. They'll head out shortly on their way to Delhi. I've got one eye over my shoulder on the approach. I've got one eye on the camera, and I've got one eye. Oh, was that a? I saw a bird down below, and I've got one eye on my radar as well. So, 3 eyes are being kept very busy. And here's our Air Canada arrival right there. Still taxiing. I guess they're going to be making their way over to the Horseshoe. Let's have a look at our radar. I just want to kind of see what's coming our way. Okay. JAL on approach, flight 18. It's a Dreamliner. Departed Narita 7 hours and 49 minutes ago, and they'll be here in about 1 minute. I don't actually see landing lights on the JAL yet, but I'm guessing it's getting close. So, Davey T says, I'll be flying into Vancouver on Saturday. Lufthansa from Frankfurt. Oh, very good, Davey. Davey, you're going to be enjoying a very nice A340 flight. Lucky devil, you. A340. And Jen Arwood Richard says the Cathay is in 25 minutes. And Paula says it's Thursday, which is her day off. Absolutely, we are wishing a very good flight to Davey T, and in business class. That is wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, business class. I've done the business class on the 747 a few times. It's wonderful. And look who's pushing back. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Okay, I see JAL. JAL's on approach. So we're just going to have a quick peekaboo here, but we're going to go get JAL because JAL's on coming up to short finals, I'm going to say. Let's go get a lock on. Let's lock on JAL for a proper follow-in on these guys. There we go. Let's hope for some nice smoke on the tires. Oh, that was quick. That was a quick nose down. No smoke though on the tires. That was a Silky Sam Cam landing, I would say.
Jesse for you, Grand Taxi Victor, cross 113, Lima 6, caution jet blast beyond EC78. Taxi Victor, cross 13, Lima 6, and check the jet blast, Jesse for 2.
Okay, Air India's starting engines. Let's zip back to Air India.
Jet 2102, contact ground 1217. Only 13, Lima 6. 13, Lima 6, left 50 under issue.
Yep, 777 starting is always music to the ears. Hello, Miss Albert. Welcome to the show, Miss Albert. Oh, Miss Albert was paying tribute to the people that perished because of the yes, okay, the car accident, of course, in Washington D.C. Very sad, very, very, very sad and tragic, and yes, the worst accident in the United States in a few decades happened last night. So indeed, very bad, very, very bad situation there. Andrew says, classic liveries I love. Pan Am, any version, Varig, Olympic, and BOAC. For me, you can add in Trans-Canada Airlines and CP Air, orange and red colors. Air India, just about ready to release the brakes. And we got a Q400 actually setting up right here. I'll very quickly get this Q400 for us. There's our Q. There's our Q. Decent landing on the Q. Okay, Air India's going to be rolling for Delhi any second. Is the Rampy wearing shorts? Yes, he is. He's pushing the seasons. You bet. Shorts and tank top. No tank top, but that's the way to. I mean, if that would be the way to go. Where's the Rampy in shorts? There's the Rampy in shorts. Yeah, Rampy in shorts. So Air India is not. Oh yeah, there they are. They're moving. The journey has started. It's officially started. Hello, DW. I believe the gift of the membership came from Andrew Baird. So yes, thank you, Andrew. DW is very appreciative. Oh, Qantas, yes, that's another classic livery. VJet livery? VJet livery, is that what we're talking, Andrew? Are we talking current livery or VJet livery? And here's JAL, marking their arrival. Gate 70. Okay, so JAL has arrived. Here's JAL. And of course, back to our Air India. Over here, about to make the turn. Nice profile. I like the triple profile. It has a good look to it. With the takeoff position there on the flaps. Flaps 10, I guess. With the emergency exit on the upper wing surface. That's a nice profile view. I like the 3/4 rear view. It's nice. Okay, let's check our flight radar. arrival. Let's see what our next arrival is. Let's have a peekaboo. It's actually Flair Flight 601 inbound from Toronto. Should be here in a few minutes. Well, 9 minutes. Flair. They're actually over Tawasin right now.
Area 196, contact down 1217.
That's our Soul Brother flight, I think. Is that Soul Brother? Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it.
India 186 heavy on Junior for shortening. Radio 186 heavy, ground taxi, Lima cross runway 13, Lima 6. Clear to cross runway 13, Lima 6, Air India 186 heavy.
Into the murk. Into the murk. Yes, well, we got it. Better than a kick in the backside. Okay, back to terra firma. Oh, look at this. United Airlines and the Star Alliance scheme. Kind of neat. Wonder where it's going. Chicago. This is heading to Chicago. Quite nice. Always nice to see a special scheme. Yeah, that's neat actually. It's very nice to have it on our show. Standard color scheme engines. Yeah. Nice little surprise for us. The Star Alliance. Andrew Baird, thank you, Andrew. Andrew's fingers are busy right now. He has been grinding out the JetFlix memberships. Thank you so much, Andrew. Another 2 JetFlix memberships have been released by Andrew.
13073, Grand, good morning, text by Alpha.
And in a second, I'll glance down and have a look at the lucky recipients of those premium memberships. I recommend you guys check out some of the North Korea stuff, the special content from my North Korea trips. That's quite fascinating, actually. Let's get a lock on. CRJ on the roll. Airspeed's building. Can we get a V1 out of it? I hope we can get a V1. Come on, guys. Yes, V1. V2, rotate. We got a rotation. Congratulations to John Fisher and John Probert for picking up those very generous donations of premium memberships from Andrew Baird.
United 1534, contact on 1217. 217, United 1534.
That's the United on the radio. Let's have a look at the cargo offload on JAL.
United 1534, off Victor. United 1534, ground taxi.
There we go.
Cross runway 13, Lima 6.
We can watch. Let's watch what's happening over here on JAL. Yeah, thank you so much, Andrew. Extremely generous of you. Those donations are very, very, very kind and very much appreciated. Look at the pallets coming off here. main deck not main deck, belly cargo, LD 3s or 9s or whatever they are, LD containers. Probably passenger baggage. Thanks for being with us here, Python. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Wishing you a good day with school and studies. The wind, a little bit of the wind is back. That's nice. Nice hot tea. I'm just going to pour some tea from my large flask into my small pocket flask. Not having a tipple, just tea. There isn't any Baileys in this, guys. No Baileys. It's just straight up tea. So, oh, nice. Lovely. Steaming. It's just steaming here. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice, actually.
Let's go 353 South Toronto with information for IFR2 Anaheim Lake. 353 Vancouver Coast for Lakeside Anaheim Lake Airport by the Vancouver 2 departure, runway 08 right. Flight plan route. Departure vacancy 126.
It's like I'm right in the tower.
0071.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that.
Vancouver 2 departure, runway 08 right. Flight plan route. Departure 126, 712, squawk 0071. Pass go.
That's awesome. Yeah, just so you guys know, in certain weather conditions, when it's cold and damp, it triggers spam phone calls. Delete. That was opportune timed to nix that spam call. Okay. Yeah, when it's cold and damp, I get a wheezing, like a coughing. It's basically a minor asthma, I guess you can call it. So that's why I'm a little bit coughy and rough in the throat today. But the tea just helps calm my throat and calm the asthma and whatnot. So as I say, it's just certain weather conditions that causes it, and it is what it is. But I just want to do full disclosure with you guys, so you know that I'm just treating it. There we go. Oh, Air India's on the roll. Treating it with the hot tea. Air India is rolling nicely for Delhi. Of course, they're heavy. So we will wait. I'll just quickly move the camera around to the spot where we wait for them, right by the hotel there. And we'll do a standard operating procedure follow-out. Oh, there it is. Merc. The Merc. Oh, look at that. Some nice upper wing surface vapor. But look at the Merc. She's climbing into the Merc, and in a second or two she will be gone. Struggling, yeah, okay. Oh well. C'est la vie. Okay. Oh, there we are. I thought I saw the bird, maybe. Yes, I did. Let me just... he's actually quite close to us, if I can... There he is! Back to Mr. Heron. Yeah, look at him. Beautiful, beautiful creature. What a fabulous plumage on him. And I like his color scheme on his helmet there, his head. You know, with the I like the head colors. It's quite fantastic. Vankman says got a spam call at 5:30 in the morning.
Departure.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. For me, whoever's perpetrating that, firing squad. Yeah, firing squad is the appropriate punishment for that in my books.
We're cleared to Tampa at the Fraser 7, departing 08 right, flight planned route, departure 132.3.
What else? Hello, Jim Jam Birds. Yeah, we got good action today, Jim Jam. Yes, Venkman, you're right. The beautiful plumage is coming from the. It's an homage to Monty Python. You're on the ball, Venkman. You're on the ball. The plumage comments. Yes. Yeah. As soon as you mention the word plumage, Monty Python. Yeah. You know me too well. And hello, WT Fanex CS. Yes. So if the word plumage is Monty Python, same with wedding bells. Yeah, or no, it's church bells actually. Yeah, church bells. That's another one that immediately Monty Python, church bells. Yes. Spam. That's another one, of course. Well, we don't have any aviation things happening at the second, so that's why the bird, our lovely plumaged heron, Mr. Heron, as I've now called him, gets the camera. One of my favorite Monty Python sketches is word association. With John Cleese, yes, the word association. Okay, on approach right now, we have none other than direct from. Hang on. Toronto inbound, heavy. Nice. Decent roll out. See the fuel vent there. You can see the fuel vent where they bleed out the fuel if they have to dump fuel. It was quite visible there on the outer wing.
Remain on this frequency. Taxi via Mike, Juliet, and Juliet Bravo to the airport. Okay, we'll exit on Mike 5, and then Mike, Juliet, and Juliet Bravo. Hurricane 105, we'll stay with you.
Yeah, that was good. That was a nice landing for us. And Stusu Lee says, just finished CPL flight test the other day out of CZBV. I love your videos. Well, congratulations. I think it's your private pilot's license, I think. Congratulations, Stusu. That's wonderful. Argument Clinic, yeah, that's another good one.
Second Retired 709 with you on the RNF 08 left 1604.
Bishop on the landing. Bishop on the landing. That's another good one.
Airline left at 709.
It's quite interesting. Really, nothing has ever, I'd say Monty Python's in a class of their own, right? And nobody's ever achieved their level of humor, in my humble opinion. They're the Beatles of comedy, basically. Hell's Grannies. Okay, we got a lander, Q400. It's a Q. So let's bring the camera around for our Q. Let's cue the Q. Cue the Q. Okay, cue the Q, and here's the Q. Mr. Q. It's a WestJet. Very rapid slowdown there on the WestJet. Mr. Cfen. Interesting registration. It's an homage to my first name. Decent action for us, let's say. Oh, giant coin stacks. Fjords. Yes, Minister of Silly Walks. Finland, Finland, Finland. It's a good song. Quite a group. Look at them all. Holy moly. A lot of crows in the way. It's quite impressive. Yes, there are a lot of herons around, Matt. You're right. A lot of herons. It's a heron morning. It's a heron morning for sure. We've got quite a little presentation from one particular heron in front of us. I wonder if, yeah, he's not visible at the moment.
Anderson 264 ground runway 0 right, altimeter 3011, text by Alpha cross runway 31. Echo ground just 574 gate 83, air traffic push. 574 ground, company just entered the taxi.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Push back here, discussion. Okay, push back our discussion. Check company pushing out.
Well, Venkman says, I wonder if the wetter and warmer weather is bringing up worms and bugs. I guess so. Good point. Could very well be the case. Actually, that makes sense. That's why Mr. Heron has presented himself on our show. I'm now looking with the naked eye for Mr. Heron, seeing where he might be at this particular moment. I'm looking for him.
Ground low jazz 151 gate 42, right push.
Where is Mr. Heron? Well,
859 ground, good morning, taxi by Alpha to the airport, right, taxi to come.
Yes, lumberjack song. Or the medical love song, that's another good one.
Thanks, give me a holler when you're done, we'll get you your millionaire.
I'll have to dust off my Monty Python's CDs and listen to them in the car. They're wildly amusing and entertaining while you're driving or stuck in traffic. People must think I've gone nuts, because sometimes I'll be I'll be laughing because I'm listening to Monty Python, right? People must think, what the hell is that guy all laughing about in his car? Yeah, the lumberjack song. Are the lumberjacks Canadians or Americans or Australians? I wonder where they're actually from. But of course, I better not get that song into my head, otherwise, yeah, it's a tune that's very hard to get out of your mind once you start with it. Cathay Pacific. One World, nice stuff. Very, very nice. Really, really well done. Cathay Pacific, beautiful. Moisture on the runway surface. It's a beautiful 777.
Cathay 3 Star, Mike 5, remain on this frequency. Taxi via Mike and Papa to the apron, gate 68. Final frequency, taxi via Mike, Papa to the gate, Cathay 838.
Great. Good stuff.
There. Did one of the jets call? Jet 574.
Okay, apparently these are not crows, they're sparlings. Thank you very much for the clarification on that, Kirsten. They are not crows, guys. I appreciate the clarification on the bird identification from Kirsten. Okay, they reference British Columbia in the lumberjack song. Hello, Lee Bracewell. And the lumberjack is Michael Palin.
Rate 70 Alpha Romeo, ground runway 08 right, altimeter 3011. Taxi via Alpha, cross runway 31.
It's a great looking aircraft. Love it. Beautiful. Looking really fantastic. Nice to have this on our show. I'm loving it. This is a treat for us, guys, a real treat.
353 ground runway 08 right, altimeter 3012, taxi by Alpha, cross runway 31.
Yeah, really nice. Wow. That's a screenshot. That's a screensaver shot right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like it. They departed Hong Kong, by the way, 10 hours and 50 minutes ago. Quite a long flight.
Jazz 151 ready to taxi with off. Jazz 151 ground on 0 right, altimeter 3012, hold short Lima, contact ground 1217. Hold short Lima, contact ground 1217, Jazz 151.
Gate 68 for the cafe.
We're going to read back, frequency 132.3, noise on, see you later. Ground Jazz 151, Juliet, short Lima.
Marshalling him in.
Jazz 151, ground taxi, Lima, cross runway 13, Lima 6. Lima, cross 13, Lima 6, Jazz 151.
That was an awesome arrival. Paula did a screenshot. Vinny says, Air Canada 7783, my friend is the captain on it. Nicholas. Okay. Well, we will hope to have Nicholas on the show.
Westship 1599, final 3. Westship 1599, Vancouver, Tower, good day, 1070 grid line 0 left. Airline 8 left.
Penguin biscuits. They sound nice with the T, actually. They sound very nice with the T. Now, I'm going to check my camera to see if there's any moisture on the front of the lens. A little bit, guys, a little bit. So, I'm going to just grab a paper towel to clean it. So just give me a second. It's nothing serious, but it is on the full zoom a bit visible here and degrading our picture quality. So, just give me a second and I will grab a paper towel and we'll get that cleaned up. Bear with me for 1 second, folks. I just want to clean our lens. So it's gonna, this is me. I'm gonna clean our lens. I just want to get the water, or those little droplets, off the camera, so it just gives it a bit of a better, there we go, a bit of a better view for you guys. Just drying it off. I think that's better. As I say, it wasn't serious, but it was enough to, it was causing image refraction and stuff. So, we do have another lander. WestJet from Atlanta is on approach. So, excuse me. We'll get this WestJet now, inbound from Atlanta, Georgia. So I'll pull the camera back. We'll go get it. Where is it? There she is. There she is. Nice bounce. Moisture blow up from the runway there.
Westship 1599, direction Mike 5, stay on the circle C, taxi via Mike and Tango to the apron.
Exit Mike 5, we'll see you Mike Tango to the apron, Westship 1599.
Contact 9 subject for taxi. Again, 970, ground 1808 right, altimeter 3012, taxi via Juliet Charlie.
And we've got a Q400 on approach. Q400 on approach. And And then behind the Q400, we got a United Airlines from San Francisco. So a couple aircraft coming our way. Okay, I'm just going to bring the camera back so we can pan around. Oh, the battery's at 13% again. Bloody hell. That was fast. %. We're gonna have to do another battery change here now, pretty much, I'd say. Yeah, we better do a battery change now. Let's do the battery change because I don't want problems. I do not want problems. So we're just going to get the camera ready for the battery change. Okay, we're going to do it right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Battery change. Battery change. I'll be back in a second. This United, I think. I just didn't want to take a chance. So, unfortunately, we had to sacrifice the United landing for it, but it is what it is. Got an A321 inbound from Winnipeg. Okay, I'm kind of back. Okay, we're going to bring the camera around for our Winnipeg. Winnipeg is here. Okay. Venkman, thanks for the heads up. We have two heavies inbound shortly in Air Canada.
Vancouver target A number 2 flying on RJ on 2 mile final and 0708 for Don 0 left.
Land doing Mass Air Canada 301.
I told you medevac, start slowing it up, traffic off your right, you're 3 o'clock and 3 miles is an inbound Boeing Christian Airbus 330 at 1,500. Advise inside. Charlie,
A330 as well. I see it.
360,
See it.
move behind them or just slow it up and then pass. Pass line for Charlie Hotel Juliet. Hotel Juliet, Roger. Pass behind the A330 to high approach is approved. Caution, wake turbulence, short run is 08 right. Follow behind, hold short 08 right, Charlie Hotel Juliet.
Okay, CRJ, very quickly.
Miles northbound, course, get 1,000 has in sight, gonna pass behind. We're looking down at 341.
So we've got an A330 on approach. A330 on approach. We can go get it actually, because it's buckets before the touch of the nose. It's interesting how they, yeah, the buckets were deployed before the nose touched the ground. It's kind of interesting. Korean.
Aircon 301 tower, status frequency, taxi, Mike, Juliet, Charlie to the apron.
Mike, Juliet, Charlie to the apron, with you, Canada, 301.
071 having Vancouver character to land, runway 08 left. Hop off, clear to land, Lodestars left, Korean Air 071. 071, clear to land, runway 08 left.
Did you hear it?
Clear to land, Lodestars 08 left, Korean Air 071.
It's better, clear. So yeah, Korean Airlines has read back that he's cleared to land. And I see him on the approach. He left Incheon Airport 9 hours and 11 minutes ago.
Air Canada 2068 45 Efficient Papa, PDC 764 Alpha. Aircat 206 Vancouver, request to reach back frequency 132.3. 23, thanks.
Good action. No shortage of action, which is just the way we like it. Plenty of action. Not bad.
Alpha 3202, gate 10, route Papa, PDC 763 Papa.
Alpha 3202, Vancouver, going to back frequency 12612.
I see the landing lights in the distance, in the distance.
Ground Jet 7763, Juliet, holding short from that.
Jet 7763, Grand Taxi, Lima to the apron. So now 160 with a company RJ coming in to Lima, they're going 31.
still a bit of a ways away. Okay, so I do have the landing lights. This is Korean Airlines Flight 71 from Seoul. So we're going to bring the camera around to the approach end of the field, and we'll get a lock-on for Korean Airlines. We've got lock-on. Oh, look at the ground effect. Look at the ground effect. That was nice. Good action. Great action. Okay, Karanveer Sharma tells us that Air New Zealand is 50 minutes out. Thank you, Karanveer. Air New Zealand, 50 minutes from now. That's good to know. Thank you, One Avgeek Girl. They did a great job, the Korean flight. Beautiful landing. It was very nice. Awesome touchdowns today, Matt. I agree. Yeah, the landings have been good.
1025 heavy grounds. Push back at your discretion. Push back at your discretion.
Yeah, they've been doing some really nice landings.
Vancouver time number 2, flying at dash 8, 1.5 miles final, clear to land, runways right left.
Hello, Jessica Navratil. Let's see what Jessica has to say. I can also look in the air as well and see airplanes that fly back and forth between Vancouver and Toronto. Okay.
Question 160 ground for DI 6 by Echo Delta Hotel, hold short Victor. Sorry, my bad, no DI to the fire, Question 160, roger, runway 08 right, Alta grid 3011, taxi by Echo Delta, runway 31 Lima, Lima 6. Echo Delta 31 Lima, Lima 6.
Vankman, my goodness. Vankman, thank you so very much. Very generous 7. Vankman 7. Thank you for gifting 1 JetFlix membership, Vankman. I thought I saw it wrong. My apologies.
Jet 55 on island 0 left, 40 Emmy, about 60 knots. Just hop back, for time number 2, following the 2.5 miles. Good land, 0 left, left. John 6514 to wait through. Say this frequency, not time into the
So let me try that again. Thank you very much, Vankman7, for gifting a JetFlix membership, and I'd like to congratulate Colton, who picked up that JetFlix premium membership. And Jessica says we have a Minneapolis inbound Delta Airlines A320 coming in 5 minutes. Thank you for that heads up. We also have right now a Delta SkyWest connection, Embraer, coming in from Seattle. So we'll move the camera around for the Seattle arrival. There's a frog in my throat. I don't know what species, but yes, there's a frog in my throat right now. I'll have to put some tea in there to fix it. Interesting noise on that aircraft, isn't it? Interesting noise. Q400 on approach from Kamloops. Okay, I've got to fix the frog in my throat. I've got to get rid of that frog that's lodged itself in my body. That's better. The tea helped. I hate frogs in throat. They're a pain in the backside. Okay, let's get the landing. Here's our queue. Cue the queue.
651, no sign of crew. Do you want us to spin up?
651, if you're able, I do have one going to...
Decent landing on the queue.
So, just entering here for now. Just go to the bypass line and that would be great.
What about that?
There's 123
Henry is extremely Kermited in the stream. Yes, I've been Kermited. Yeah, the bloody frogs are in throat syndrome.
Contact tower at 1187, ready to go. 2473 for Papa Charlie Golf, thank you.
Oh, double Q's.
3202 ground, push back your discretion.
Double Q's.
Just to wait at company 37, that's pushed up 16, we going out via Echo, it should be only a couple more minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad I have the tea, because it does help keep things lubricated and operating properly. What have we got on approach? I see a jet turning from base onto approach. I guess it's a minute or two away. In a second I'll have a gander over and do a deep dive into my radar app to figure out where the aircraft is inbound from and what its ident is. Okay, let's have a look at it. Let me do a deep dive. It's a YEG inbound. It's a WestJet 165 737. I don't see it yet. Oh, no, I do. I now see landing lights off in the distance. Yeah, Miss Piggy. Yes. Kermit and Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster. Is Cookie Monster in the house? Mr. Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster. Okay, here's our Korean trundling along to the gate.
Push 108 ground runway 08 right, altimeter 3010, taxi by Echo Delta, runway 31 Lima 6.
Let's see where they're going to make the magic turn. That's the turn. That's the turn.
Taxi by Delta Hotel, hold short Victor, gateway to West
So
Jet at Echo.
Korean is going to gate. Ta-da! Let's have a look. 72.
Delta 2042 is Delta Hotel, hold short Victor.
Nice stuff. Good action. Good action. Hello, Sean Nguyen. Yeah, the Muppet Show was good fun, wasn't it? Carvenier says Air Canada from Toronto's in 15 minutes.
Delta 2042, James West, taxi Delta Hotel, Juliet, hold short Kilo.
Well, yeah, I hope we don't get any rain. We prefer no rain, if at all possible. If it can remain without rain, that's our preference.
We have identifier 764 Foxtrot with identifier Oscar.
Oh, and Eric, we got a pushback here. Hang on. Right here. Sorry. But the movement. Let's see where the Air Canada's going. What's happening here? What's happening? Oscar the Grouch. Yeah. Yeah. They're great characters. Yeah, we got onto the Muppets because of the frog throat situation that presented itself, but we were able to manage it. We micromanaged it with a shot of tea. Okay, inbound, WestJet, short approach. About to grease it down. With finesse, actually, with finesse. Bad landing. Not too shabby. Yes, okay, Jessica says 4 planes are coming up the coast from the south. Porter, followed by Jazz by Air Canada, and then the Go Canada Go livery, followed by Delta Sky West. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Swedish chef remains forever my soul puppet, says Alex. Yeah, old jokes, Muppet Show jokes, yes. Well, that's the way I feel when it comes to the Monty Python stuff, right? It's just a little bit too raw to be sharing with anybody, certainly on the live stream. Some of it, anyhow, some of it. Okay, let's get our WestJet here. No, it's not WestJet. What am I saying? Talking nonsense. It's a Q. It's a Q, guys. There's the queue.
Okay, we got 3234 departure for AC and standby for our departure time. Let's go 165 Echo, where it parked. We'll hold short of Victor, Canada 25. Recount 25 taxi, Juliet Bravo, Juliet Kilo, Ultra Victor. Juliet Bravo, Juliet Kilo, and hold short Victor, Canada 25. Sure.
It's a nice landing. Maybe. Almost. Almost.
Sorry, 165.
Close. Well, you know what? We can wait for it. We can wait for it. Maybe right about here. See if I can pounce.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a bit.
How do you read?
Lost it.
Yeah, that's you a bunch of times. What's your gate?
Lost it.
Me, Echo 58. Thank you.
How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Enjoying the comings and goings here at Vancouver International this Thursday morning. It's almost February. It's almost February. It's hard to believe the month of January has gone by so quickly. It's unbelievable. Time went by so quick this month. It's amazing. Porter's on approach. Porter's on approach. Oh, Fozzie Bear, yes. Looking forward to a bit warmer weather, so if we can get January gone and maybe even February, then spring will have sprung.
Departure. 0908, right? Flight plan route. Departure frequency 132.3, squawk 4347. Clear the Vancouver Airport. Standard flight departure 8 right, flight plan route, departure frequency 132.3, squawk 4347, best go 74.
Move around to the approach. Porter. This is Porter.
Class 34 plus 4 ground, proceed Delta. Hotel, hold short Delta.
Decent landing.
Roger. Sales 440, contact you, limited here.
Bad?
305, target Mike 3, taxi Mike, Juliet, Ultra Lima. Juliet, Lima, Porter 305.
Yeah, how are you guys doing? I was just kind of resting my brain. Yes, Matt, it seems like January lasted 100 days instead of 30. I know you guys in the UK had some very adverse weather, to say it. I guess. Oh, the battery's collapsed. Battery's collapsing. Just like that. It went down faster than a son of a gun. So we got to do a battery change, guys. We got to do a battery change. So give me a second. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. We're doing a battery change right now. We're doing a battery change. So it collapsed down super fast on me, like down to 0. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll do the battery change. I'll be back in just a second. Better. Yeah, that just came out of nowhere a lot faster than I was expecting. So sorry about that. Sorry about that. But I think we're good now. Yeah, that was just over the top battery change. Woof. Okay, I'm just refamiliarizing myself with my fingers. Okay. Let's just check our flight radar, see what's going on here. Let's have a look. Okay, we do have a heavy next. It's it's the special color scheme actually. It's the 777 with the Go Canada Go livery. It's inbound from Toronto, and it'll be here in 1 minute. So I do see it in the far distance. Hello, Reinhardt Near. Welcome to the show, Reinhardt. And Mixter A350. Welcome. And yeah, so we've got our battery change is well behind us now, and we're back to 100% battery. And I'm just going to let this 777 get a little bit closer, and then I'll move the camera around for it. I'll also warm myself with some tea. Tea is always nice when you're out in the field, literally out in the field. Okay, I'm going to move. Let's get the camera moved around to the business end of the field. Stand by 1, folks. Stand by 1. Let's get a radar lock on. Radar lock on. Inbound from Toronto. This is the special color scheme with the Go Canada Go. Nice. Quite nice. Very calm landing. Very calm landing. Yeah, that was calm. It's a calm one.
It's for 2020, but I think I can get out by 25th.
I love this too.
Sure, you could
beautiful. We all love this very much.
20 tons.
Okay, I'll...
777.
I haven't heard back. I'll let you know here, man.
Hello, Jeroen from the Netherlands. Joining us from the Netherlands. That's always nice to have somebody from the Netherlands joining our show. Yes, excuse my asthma, my wheezing. Oh, big bird there. We had some big birds buzzing about. Oh, birds are everywhere.
Rejected 859 Vancouver clearance good to Portland Airport by the Fraser 7 departure. Runway 089.
Birds everywhere.
Departure frequency 132.13. Stop 2611. The Fraser 7 08 late departure. Net filed 123.3 departure. 2611 on the squad 468859. Rejected 859 negative.
Good action, good heavies today.
13 is Romeo. And bounce rate back was correct. 132.3 46 at 859, thanks sir. Rejected 8559, thanks, read back correct. Test 165 Echo, clearance valid at 2010, cancelled on airborne by 14. 2010, sound off by 14, service 165 Echo.
By the way, if you are watching this and you're not yet a subscriber to the channel, just hit the subscribe button. The basic subscribe button, by clicking the subscribe, costs you nothing, and you'll get notified whenever we're going live. By the way, our live Vancouver show is most Thursdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So unless I'm traveling, I do travel a lot, but when I'm not traveling, I'm doing the show here if the weather allows. Let's put it that way. Usually the weather does allow. Sometimes it doesn't. But yes, hit the subscribe button if you are a new viewer on the channel and you happen to be watching this right now and you're enjoying it. Yeah, that's the other caveat. If you're enjoying it too, if you're having fun, chilling, relaxing, watching the Vancouver action with us. Okay, we got a lander. Believe it or not. I'm going to pull the camera back for the lander. Just see how you guys are doing in the chat. I want to have a look. Okay. Welcome, Darren Fox. I think you were here earlier. Maybe you've been here the whole time. Darren. And Vinny. CRJ on finals. Thank you, Vinny. I'll go get that CRJ right now, actually. I'll get the CRJ right this second. There it is. Thanks for the heads up on that. for very kind words from Mark. Mark loves the colors of every airplane that comes to Vancouver. One eye over my shoulder on the approach, one eye on the camera, and one eye on the chat. So all three of my eyes are busy right now. And we do our next arrivals. Air Canada 997 from Mexico City should be here in about 5 minutes. I hear a bird chirping. I wonder if Kirsten can identify it by the chirp. I don't know if you guys can hear it. You guys are watching the YVR Vancouver Airport live show on the JetFlix channel. My name is Henry Tenby. Okay. Got a Q400 on approach, actually. Our first arrival is a Q400. So if Venkman can hear the bird, and if Kirsten can hear it, maybe she can identify it. That would be a treat. Oh, I thought that little Beech 1900 was actually on the takeoff roll, but I was wrong. Looking for landing lights. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, we got a WestJet from Calgary actually on the inbound. 111 is the flight number.
And Juliet, hold short Lima.
Doing well, Darren, actually. I'm enjoying the morning with hanging out with you guys. It's always awesome to be here and soaking up the action. Runway side. Runway therapy, right? We all enjoy our runway therapy. So if I'm getting runway therapy, I'm happy. And I think you guys are the same. If you guys are getting your runway therapy, be it in person or be it here with us or, live stream, it's all great. Jean, welcome to the show. Bonjour, Jean. Welcome to the show, joining us from freezing Quebec. Yeah, I heard that you guys are having very cold weather in eastern Canada and Quebec. I've heard like in New York and even further south, Washington D.C. You guys have had some very cold weather over the past week. But yes, Quebec must be really cold. You can hear the rain, right? I think it's rained. It's on the umbrella, and the microphone, for whatever reason, picks it up. CRJ is doing quite a taxi, extended taxi. Jessica, that's a bummer. Walking to the post office. Yeah, then back in 2 hours. Yeah, that's something I can relate to. The CRJ's now at the gate. So our Calgary flight 111, I see it on approach right now.
Yeah, it's a little bit of showers up here. Go get the lights on the runway. Post lights turn on a bit, please.
Yes, Kirsten. Good. Welcome to Jean from Quebec. Welcome to the show. Appreciate your being here. We actually started our show around 9 a.m. Vancouver time. So we've been streaming almost coming up on 3 hours. Our show generally runs from 9 until 12. If there's something heavy, large, interesting aircraft coming, we wait for that to arrive, and we'll have to see what the situation is in the next 10 minutes or so. But we've been streaming for about, as I say, almost 3 hours this morning. And it's been pretty good. We've had good traffic. I'll move the camera around now to the WestJet.
Ground runway 08 right altimeter 3011. Taxi Alpha cross runway 31. Not the way past hotel. Company swing. Oscar 552, ground give way to company 1900 outbound from your last taxi Alpha. Taxi Alpha to your present will
Nice spray. Got another lander. We'll bring the camera around pretty quick here for us. Got to be fast here because there's not much separation between the flights. It's a MAX. I wonder, this must be our Mexico City, I think. The 37 Max kicks up a lot of water. Kicks up a lot of spray just because of the dynamics, the reverse thrust in the wing and whatnot. Quite a lot of moisture is thrown up. A Max from Mex. That's right. This is the Max from Mex. Mr. Max.
Vancouver ground, Skyline 165 Echo. We are at gate 88. Romeo, ready to push. 165 Echo. Ground push back at your discretion. Ground push back at your discretion. Skyline 165 Echo. Canada 206, 45, push start. Cam 206, I'll push back at your discretion. Noise 1, pop up. Canada 7, Heavy Vancouver Times, PDC correct, departure frequency 132.3. It is Romeo, did you say noise 1? Noise 1, 32-3, check Romeo, kind of 7. Chevy,
There we are. Just surveying our radar here. You can hear the rain is coming down. Pitter patter, pitter patter.
111, Juliet short leave. Station 111, ground taxi, hotel golf today. Okay, that's Juliet, hotel golf today, station 111. Juliet, hotel golf.
Yeah, it's socking in here on the field. It is socking in. Thanks for joining us, Mixter. Appreciate it. Just the weather is collapsing. I'm just going to put myself on camera here temporarily. The weather is now collapsing, folks, so the field is being engulfed in rain. So I think we're just going to end the show now so I can get the camera put away safely. And that's, I think, a wrap for today. We've had a good run. I don't want to push our luck. We've had almost 3 hours, so it's been pretty good. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank those of you that made donations to the show. Thank you for the donations, and everybody, thank you all for being here. But yeah, I'll look forward to seeing everybody next week. And overall, I think we did pretty good today. Take care, everybody.